All right. Even though this is the address, or they call this is in Jay, Oklahoma, it's really in Dennis, Oklahoma, out there towards Grand Lake. It's approximately about 19 minutes outside of Jay. I don't know why it has a Jay address, but I guess they still call that Jay, Oklahoma. Let's see. But you're going to come down all the way heading towards Dennis, and you're going to go to... You're going to come all the way down Pine Island Road. So, and you'll come and you'll see a sign at the end of the road, and it'll tell you to turn right. So we'll turn right. And then you go about maybe a quarter of a mile, and then we will turn left. See the sign going left. That you're going into Pine Island Vacation Resort. Going into the resort, there's lots of trees, and really it's kind of a beautiful road. And
very woodsy.
Yes. Of course, it has Kim's trees. Y'all know how much Kim likes her trees. The one thing we liked about this RV park, it is actually, even though it's kind of an RV park that has full hookups and everything else, but it gives kind of that state park feel, you know, where you have, you know, lots of trees, lots of everything, so.
Right.
But you'll travel down probably about maybe a half mile, probably close to a mile before you actually pull into the resort area. So as you come up, the one thing that they offer, not only they offer rental, but they also offer long-term lease spaces. I think majority of them are long-term lease. But here's really the beginning of the Pine Island Resort complex. What do we have here to the left?
There are many amenities here at Pine Island. There's many amenities here at Pine Island. They have over 69 lease sites, and some of them are mixed with the 50 amp full hookup. So it's FHU. So that's, what does those stand for?
Full hookup.
Full hookup. Oh, FHU. Aha. So they're mixed in together, the lease sites and the 50 amp, right off to the left when you came in.
Yeah, that was area 1, which is pretty much, is that all lease or some?
Nope, it's some lease and some 50 amp full hookup. Off to your right, you're gonna enter some tennis courts and some basketball courts. And then further on, there's a little playground. There is a teen center. There's horseshoes. And the teen center is got a lot of amenities, a lot of activities. You do have to have adult there if your kids are not a teen. But they do have miniature golf out back. They do have air hockey, foosball, table tennis. There's a TV, couch.
Lots of play games, and
yeah.
Behind there, they have a 9-hole.
Just said that.
Oh, putt-putt golf. Okay, I didn't know you said that.
Yes, they have bathrooms, so it's a really fun spot to hang out. There's also a community fire pit for everybody to congregate towards. But it does close at 9, and it does open up at 10. Again, opens up at 10 and closes at 9. Also, when you come in after hours, there is the security gate. There is a guy a gentleman staffed every night.
Mr. Kelly, really nice guy.
And he comes around and he just makes sure everybody's safe and good.
But if you do come before 3 o'clock, off to the left is where you actually check into the visitor center?
Yes. It is the visitor center. You can get ice. There is some condiments, and it's a little small shop inside that you can...
little store.
Yeah. Very cute. They do have, I believe, RV storage.
Yeah, they have a long-term RV storage area, so if you're interested in storing your RV, you can store it, and then you can pull it over here on onto the complex.
So again, they do have 69 lease sites. So if you're looking to lease a site, this might be a spot. They do have some around 20, 30 amp full hookups. They have about 30, 50 amp full hookups. They do have around 15, 50 amp WE, what is that, water and electric only. They do have about 10 sites that are only 30 amp with water and electric only. They do have small cabins that are for rent. They also have sites overlooking the water.
This area here is area 2. This is the second area that's on the map that has kind of blended full-time and also rented spots. And one thing about the lease spots, I think the price, when looking at the thing, I believe the lease is fairly inexpensive. It's like $275 a month plus electric, so very affordable for somebody who's looking for long term. This place is also open year round, so this is a year round facility.
Yes.
So if you're looking for a full-time place to kind of park and be, this is a good spot to kind of be out here near the lake.
We will also show a picture of the park map so you can get the lay of the land. There's several spots with small playgrounds throughout the park. They do have a dump station and also a trash station.
I'll go down here first to
Okay, now we're heading
3.
into area 3.
Off to your left is where they have the laundry.
Yep.
I don't know do we have a picture of the laundry inside? Okay, but anyway, I don't know how many laundry, but it does have a laundry and like a little kitchen area, and then I believe it has a maintenance shop.
And that's the maintenance right there. I think this is more of a rustic. They've been open, I believe, in the 80s. I might be wrong. And I believe the owners have gotten older, so the upkeep is not the best.
Yeah, so it could definitely use some upkeep and maintenance. It's not, if you're looking for the glitzy and glamoury and everything type locations, this isn't it. But definitely, I think it's in decent condition. Those bathrooms right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Would I stay here again? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think we might be planning another trip here.
Yeah, I believe we're going to probably come back 4th of July. I think that's our plan.
So that was area 3, and there's actually 4 areas. They have 2 fishing docks. They have a boat launch, but it's not in use right now because the water level is so low. So they closed that off. They are super friendly.
Yeah, really nice people that manage this, that run it. The owners and all that, they, very nice kind of area, very family oriented. So the last little...
There's another basketball hoop. There's a place to dump your trash.
Another little playground.
And they have an indoor pool. And I've attached some.
There's also a kind of a big pavilion if you're going to have a family reunion. They have a big outdoor pavilion that you can rent, that's for rent. Mm-hmm. And you can, have the indoor pool here, which is actually pretty nice. So that's also, I believe, the indoor pool is open year round.
Yes. So now we're going to head out to Area 4.
And that's where we're staying.
Mm-hmm. We got the lake view, and is it beautiful?
Yes, the views on Area 4, I think, are really nice.
Can you get to the water from our campsite? No.
No, it doesn't really have lake access if you was going to go down and go fish, because it is kind of a, I don't know, a drop off a cliff or something like that. You also can't like park your boat if you had a boat. You can't park your boat and be able to walk back up to your campsite. But they do have two different sections that actually have a bunch of boat docks that you can park your boat and everything up to that you drive back up to your campsite.
So when we checked in, you have to go back out, because that's the way to get to Campground 4.
Yeah, so where we turn left, we're going to actually go back out, and then we'll end up turning left at the sign to go down the road a little bit more. So we will continue on more. So we're going to take this little windy road to go on, pretty much kind of like there's a little ravine that goes down. Instead of going down the ravine, we're just going to go around outside. You'll see that on the map. There is a little road that's windy that definitely do not recommend. You cannot take an RV down there, because it is pretty treacherous. Barely have a hard time just with the truck. But this is, I guess, the better of the two roads to come if you're going to be bringing your RV down here.
So when you check in, they will give you a security code. Okay, as you enter in, this one also has, right at the get-go, is lease sites. As you can see, to the left and to the right of us, they're all lease. And off to your left, there by the tree line, is where tent camping would be.
Looks like they all have power. Looks like they all have power and water, even for the tent camping sites, which is pretty good. So, But to your right, this is where all the lease space.
Yep, as you can tell. Pretty views. Very, very nice. Lots of trees, very woodsy.
Still more tent camping off on the left.
More pretty views, more trees.
Now this area of Area 4, I believe, is all
It's the 30 amp full hookup and some 50 amp hookup.
very pretty, overlooking the lake and the view. Waking up in the morning and watching the sunrise or coming off, it was very pretty on the lake.
And then off to your left, there was some 30 amp, just water and electric only.
Only small enough for a pop-up or smaller, you know.
And here are the small little cabins that I was talking to you about for rent. It's going to be off on your right, my right.
They also have, I believe they got four-wheeler trails, so people that have off-road vehicle or ATV, there's some trails that go all up and through here as well. So.
And straight ahead on your right is an outdoor pool.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Really nice area for the, you know, to sit out there. You can look out on the lake.
Yep,
4th of July, I guess they have fireworks.
And there's a deck out back. There is showers in here. This is the Eagles Roost. You can go
Eagle's
in there.
Nest, yeah.
It says Eagle's
Oh,
Roost.
Eagle's Roost. Oh, okay.
Okay. So you can go in there. There's tables. So you can congregate there and play board games if it's raining. Here you have a community fireplace. You have a gazebo and a small little playground. Yeah, and there's even a library in the building. So you can check out a book, return
Watch a
it
movie.
for you. Yeah, there's lots you can do.
We're going to the last little bit. This circles around down the road, and it circles around to the kind of where they have fishing dock or boat dock down here by the water access.
Yeah, this is where I stopped walking and just walked back up because I was done. I wasn't sure what I was getting up into.
This road just kind of circles around.
Ooh, very windy.
But
Oh, pretty.
But off to the right is where they actually have where the boat docks, and they have
Oh,
fishing
yeah.
dock and everything else.
Come down here and fish.
So
Nice. Very nice.
one more thing that I want to talk about that we like that they actually have Wi-Fi, pretty good Wi-Fi throughout the whole park. So if those of you are really needing internet access or to work remotely, they've got Wi-Fi and everything through the park.
The one thing that I did notice, which I've never seen before, but their water hookup is underground.
Yeah, it makes it a little difficult, especially putting a filter
Yep.
and regulator and everything else. It does a little bit difficult, but yeah, it is in the ground. So
Just so you're not, it makes it a little difficult, but we get it because it's all year, so it doesn't freeze. I guess that's the reason why.
Alrighty. Well, I think that pretty much concludes our little overview of Pine Island RV Resort
At Grand Lake.
at Grand Lake.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in the area and interested in looking at a place or need to find a full-time lease or a home, this is a good little place to
Yeah.
recommend. So
It's a hidden gem, I think.
I think it really is.
Yeah.
So it was pretty nice finding this and really good. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this, and we hope to continue to make some more great overviews and more great videos. Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.